Welcome everybody to a new episode of Dick and Brett in Brett's Spa. I'm Dick.
And I'm fucking Brett in Brett's Spa.
Let's fucking go. We've been talking about doing this for a while. It just happened to come on Hurricane Hillary watch. We're out here. If you've been following the IG today, we've been partying. Dick and Brett only party out here by the pool. So we figured it's only right to bring you the podcast from the spa.
Absolutely. I mean, look at it this way. We say we're going to do something and then we do it, right? Well, we're about to do it big today, okay? We're going through all the collection. We're going through all the shit. And we're trying to think, what can we bring you guys in the spa right before the hurricane hits where we're about to just get blasted? You know what I'm saying? It's one of them days. It's one of them days. So we got to get it on. So here we go. Back here we got old Fitz.
What year?
11 years.
Old Fitz 11.
Goddamn best bottle in the name of bourbon.
Old Fitz is fire. We already know we got a ton in our collection. The only one open is the 11, and it's got a dent in it. You know why? Because it's fucking amazing.
That's right. So we're about to share a little bit with you guys, right? And we also got some other special things that are coming onto the episode here. Look, last week we decided we're going to talk shit on a certain brewery. And so what?
We were talking shit on Stone because I was wearing a Stone hat and Brett was talking shit on Stone. So we're bringing FML.
Yeah.
And it's not Fuck My Life.
No.
It's Fear Movie Lions.
Fear Movie Lions. I was told that that means something. I don't know what it means, but
I don't know what it means either, Brett.
we're bringing the new Double Hazy. It's hitting all the market. I don't know how long it's been out, but it's been a little bit.
It's been out for a while, yeah.
And,
but we figured, you know what, fuck it. If we're going to talk shit, we might as well try it. And then we got another added layer to the podcast.
That's right. Anytime you're in Brett's jacuzzi, we firing stoves. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Tell us about the stove.
All right. So today he was like, "Hey, you got those stoves on deck?" I was like, "No, I ran out." So I ran down to the store to my local smoke guy, and he hand rolled us some Kentucky bourbon flavored big dog stoves. Churchill style. I mean, I don't know if they're Churchill length, but they're fatties, and we gonna smoke some Stogue as well while we talk some shit. So I'm in for that for sure.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, should we get the Stogues going and then the beer?
I don't know.
Usually
I
we
think
get the
we
beer
should.
going.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, I guess we can't ask you, right?
I'm gonna vote for Stogues.
Stogues first. All right, we're gonna light some Stogues. Okay?
Let's fire them up.
Here we go. We're gonna light some Stogues, and we're gonna try to put this whole show together with Stogues involved. All right.
So you got to realize that here in California,
These bad dogs right here.
Dude,
Look,
show them what's up.
Look at those. Whoop whoop. I
Look
feel
at
like
those.
lightsabers and shit. You know.
Dude, that's what's
Got to
up.
light one of these up.
Let me get one of that.
All right.
So the interesting thing is, this is supposed to be the first California fucking tropical storm since like 1935. So everyone's freaking the fuck out. And you know what Dick and Brett are doing? Instead of freaking out, we're enjoying.
That's right.
We're enjoying.
We already got our water from Costco, guys. We already got all the waters we need from Costco, okay?
Brett's funny as fuck. So I texted him earlier and I was like, bro, I'm at Costco right now and there's no water. The normal spot where there's water, there's none. There's people losing their fucking mind, Brett. Losing their mind going, there's no water. There's no water. We're 70 miles, 80 miles inland. The hurricane already got downgraded to a 3. This ain't gonna, it's gonna be like fucking nothing, dude.
Absolutely. Well,
So-
I don't know if it's going to be like nothing, but we're going to find out. We're ready to buckle down, okay? We're one of those people that are prepared for shit like this. And you know what? At the end of the day, if it floods my house, then call my insurance company, you know? It is what it is.
Hey, don't call AAA. They wouldn't insure me.
Survival. Are you insured by Survival?
No, I can't take that ride.
Yeah, we can't take that ride. So I got Brett's lighter here. I'm sorry, Dick's lighter here.
This
That's
is
right.
nice.
This is your lighter. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother. Oh
Mine,
shit, that
I
is
forgot
mine.
mine's silver. Yeah, I gotta get that back to you someday.
It's all good.
I think he brought it over one day. We had one Stogue and he left it here. That's usually what happens when we get faded. We forget all of our personal belongings at each other's houses.
I'm notorious for leaving shit. I always got to get my hat, You know what's funny is my brother-in-law gave me that. He just gave it to me, so it's like I don't even look at it as mine because it's brand new.
Yeah, I guess.
These are nice, man.
I don't know, they're Kentucky bourbon flavored, so I hope they're nice. Hand rolled. They're hand rolled pretty damn nice too. I mean,
It's nice and tight.
whoever did a good job.
I don't smoke a ton of stogies, just, you know, kind of like spoiler alert. I like to have one when I play golf. I like to have one when I play cards. And definitely when I'm over here at Brett's spot, I gotta have one.
Yeah, we
so
gotta
this
have
is
one out here.
typically like, I would say I probably have, I don't know, less than 10 a year. So I can't say that I can tell you the wrap. You know, I like some of the bigger brands, but I just like chilling, smoking stoves, man. It's just nice. It's just to me, it feels like it goes with the bourbon.
Sometimes you just gotta relax, you know? You gotta take that chill pill that everyone's telling you to take, you know? Finally, you just gotta take it, right?
Yeah.
So what do we gotta pair with this stove right now? We got a little Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah?
What do you think? We think we should have some beer?
I think we should have the beer.
All right, we're gonna pour some beer. All
Yeah.
right, we're gonna get some FML in our lives here.
Let's go. This is gonna be a little splash. There you go.
All right. So we got Fear, movie, Lions. Maybe in the comments section after we research this stuff, we'll figure out what that means. I know somebody told me the other day, but I forgot.
Yeah, I thought it was fuck my life.
All right. I mean, pretty sure that it insinuates "fuck my life," but
It's all good.
this is the good life, so I ain't trying to say that right now.
Cause it's a good life. Damn. Let's go. Here, if you guys, oh my gosh.
Oh, you're getting all ahead today, boy.
Oh, I like that. I like it when it's from a female versus a beer, but you know what I mean? Let's go. Hey, so if you can see clear enough, we're drinking out of a Ruin 10 glass, which is a stone beer. And man, you know, we're gonna get it. Like the goal of this is, you know, a lot of people are talking shit about Anheuser-Busch, a lot of people are talking shit about Bud Light. Like at the end of the day, I think we owe it to everyone. If we're gonna talk shit about someone, cheers, brother. We're gonna say, you know what? Maybe we're just hating, or maybe it's good.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. You know what? You can't. They say keep your enemies close.
Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Okay, yeah, keep your enemies closer. So that's what we're doing. Stone sellouts, making FML. But guess what? We're gonna give you the deets on it right now.
Dude, you know what? Stone used to be such a dope brewery too, man.
I know we talked about
We
that.
talked
man.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we
it was
don't even. We
crazy,
don't.
like,
Stone IPA was what got me into craft beer.
you were all up in it. I mean, you got me into craft beer for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked a little bit of beer here and there. I was drinking some Schwammies and some other things with some homies, but really, and I drank some sours, you know. So
Yeah.
I do know a bit about sours, which we're going to introduce to the show very soon. We got a couple of sour beers in the refrigerator.
In the queue, yeah.
Got to keep them refrigerated. You know what I mean?
Refrigerated.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go. What is it, Offspring?
Yeah.
Fuck, there we go.
So, but anyways, back to what I gotta
Yeah.
say. Let's smell this beer
Yeah.
and try to avoid the chlorine. Oh, that's right. There's no chlorine because it burns off in the summer.
Yeah.
Smells good. Smells fruity.
Let's go. Not inviting.
I just don't. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this, right? I want to get it nice and close, right?
It's like a cloudy West Coast.
I guess it's cloudy, but it's not a hazy, man. It's not
No.
It's not a. What do they call that?
This is like an unfiltered
a
West Coast.
murky-
Yeah,
It's an unfiltered IPA.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing with us is that the beer's not bad, but it doesn't represent a double hazy IPA.
Okay. I'm not even gonna co-sign on what you said, not bad. So, agreed. Presentation doesn't quantify as a double hazy.
No.
Agreed. But the first drink that I drink, I feel like it's when you drink some random craft, quote unquote craft brewery from like Arizona, like Twin Peaks or some bullshit out in the Midwest, and they're like, oh, this is a IPA, and you drink it and you're like, this tastes like shitty homebrew. I'm not a fan.
It's maybe because they mass produce. There's just not enough love in it for us.
I'm not a fan, man. And I'm not trying to... Hey, I'm not trying to hate on it. I told you I liked the Enjoy Buys. I like the fucking Stone IPA. I'll still drink that shit. They brought back Sublimely Self-Righteous, which is the black IPA. There's beers out of their core selection that I will drink. I'm not trying to hate on this to hate on it. This is not good.
You know where this is going to go?
In the pool?
No. It's going to go in a beer bong.
Fuck.
It's going to go in a craft beer bong at some point in time because it's just not going to be something that...
You just want to shoot it?
Yeah, you got to just down this thing. I mean, literally, it's not giving us everything that we want. So, hey, Stone, do better. Right?
I already said, Mitch Steele left, and you guys did. So, if you guys are beer fans out there, I'm going to give you the history. So, Noble Brewery across from Angel Stadium was one of my favorite fucking breweries, right?
Yeah.
Evan fucking, what is his name? Evan Price or some shit, whatever. He was a head brewer. He did the Shower Series. He did Nobility. He did all their fucking beers, right? All the shit that they did, he was the mastermind behind. When he left, they stopped brewing them.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're going to do our own shit. Same with Stone. What you don't realize is people followed you because the beer was good because the head brewer was a genius. Just because he left you and you want to let the new guy fucking bust his nut, he don't know what he's doing or she don't know what he's doing. It's fucking trash. So guess what? Noble in the last fucking month has dropped a Shower Series. They dropped Nobility again. They dropped I Love It. You know, Stone is re-releasing some of this shit before. They're finally understanding that no one wants a new person to get their feet wet. They want what they fell in love with the brewery for, which is great quality beer. And so for me, it's disappointing because it's very common that this happens where people go, I'm going to do my own shit. Why don't you produce the beers everyone loves and then introduce one new one? Yeah. So you don't lose me, because I'm going to go spend 12, 14, 18, 20 bucks on a 4-pack, and if it's shit, I'm never coming back.
Yeah. Never coming back, because there's too many options out there now. Maybe back in the day when you were the only standalone option in the town, and people had to go to you, you know? What made you big was that people wanted to go to you even though you were the only guy in town. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just a different outlook, you know? So, stop making shit beer. Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad. Okay, on my side, he's mad.
You're being too fucking
it's
nice.
Fine. Look, I'm allowed to disagree a little bit with you, okay? I'm not mad. It's a beer. It wasn't that expensive. It was a 6-pack, all right? You get 16 ounces, and it's fucking maybe $11.99 or some bullshit like that. So, really, I mean, it's a $4 beer, a $3 beer.
But we could have had a fucking Firestone Mine Haze.
We could have had anything. We could have had all the bomb shit that we had. But you know what? Guess what? We didn't. So, we're here.
Yeah.
Look, we talked shit last week on Stone.
And we tried it.
And now we're here
I'm
giving Stone a chance, because that's the kind of people that we are. We're going to give you a chance every time. But guess what? You fucking failed again.
You failed.
So
You fucking
what
suck.
It is.
Hey, you know what? I'm just going to throw this out there. This is the fucking spot to film the podcast. I mean,
right.
I'll drink all this shit beer all day. We're in here, beautiful weather. It's like, what is it? It's 79 degrees out right now. It's cloudy. We got like a 4 mile an hour wind from Hillary. We got nice fucking hand-rolled stogies. We got you watching us, and we're in the jacuzzi, and we're about to fuck up old Fitz 11.
I knew there was a reason we went bourbon second. I mean, I know that's what we usually do, but check this out, man. Right here, we're going old Fitzy with the beautiful, probably the best looking bottle in the game.
Hands down.
Hands down, right?
Hands down. You got...
It's like its own decanter.
It's
almost,
a crystal decanter, right? It's got the strip, which is, for those of you out there that like Dusties, we've just gotten into Dusties in the last year, to have the age statement of when it was distilled, when it was bottled. It has what distillery made it. It's got the serial numbers on it. That's just a quintessential old look. But dude, this thing looks like a 1950s bourbon.
Yeah. It just has that classic feel to it, and the taste, my God, is so great as well. So I'm gonna stand up in just a few moments after one more pull of this Kentucky bourbon Stogie hand rolled motherfucker, right? And we're going to get a taste of that for you guys and let you know what's cracking.
Shout out to Brett. He's been very generous with this bottle. Oh, look at that. He's got the guns. We already did 22, bro. You ain't got them 22s. We already did. This is 23.
Can't lose with 22s.
So we're already halfway through the bottle because he opened it and he said, you know what? I only got one Fitz, so fuck it. We're going to drink it. That's what he said. And we're going for it. So.
Oh, keep him entertained, Brett.
Keep him entertained? What do you want me to do?
No, I'm going to throw him like this.
There you go. Are you not entertained? We need that in the background, right? Oh man, that's a beautiful chord. Oh jeez, heavy-handed. Brett's always heavy-handed. He gets a little cray-cray, but it's all good. Let me dust this bad boy off. Oh, we got bees behind us. There we go. All good. Yeah, we're good. So I would say in the comments, let us know if you have a favorite old Fitz or year, because the only one we don't have is a 10-year, which hasn't been officially released to the public yet.
This one's spicy, man. I love it. It is it's right below our favorite year at 11 rather than 12, but you know what, I think it surpassed that by a million years.
They don't have a 12 yet.
Yeah.
But this year the 10 came out, so now it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. So there's an 18 and a 20 that's coming out, and there's a 12 coming out at some point.
And they're gonna. You guys got to put it out. We're gonna tag Old Fitz in this one.
Stop.
They gotta tell us what time it is. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll give us a little clue into something, so maybe we can give you a heads up when it comes around.
Dude, this is money right here. Sorry if you keep seeing me move around a little bit. We don't really know the camera angle too much.
Oh, it's our first time in the spot actually using a camera, so we'll see how it goes. But hey, we promised it. We gonna do it.
Yeah.
Look, it's a little bit dark and gray outside today. There may be sunny days when we're doing this where you can see more sweat, but I'm actually sweating less in my jacuzzi at 95 degrees than I am in Dick's garage. So
when it's 105.
Yeah, this might be a little more comfortable situation here.
Yeah. No, this is beautiful. And just so everyone knows, we talked about it, right? And I got here and I brought this shit. Last time we were here, I didn't bring it. So I was like, oh, we're probably not gonna do it. So then today, Brett's like, hey, did you bring this setup? And I was like, yeah, I brought this setup. He's like, you want to bang one out? And I was like, well, are you trying to have sex with me? I'm not trying to do that.
Nope.
He's like, no, the podcast. And I was like, yeah, let's go. Then he brought out these beautiful stogies. Then we tried to figure out what beer. And then this was all on the spot. This was like very quick production. Let's get into the nose, man.
All right, here we go. We're going to give you some deets on this Old Fitz 11. What are we looking at price point wise on the secondary market right now?
On the 11?
Yeah.
Now? Fuck, you're probably running $4.99 plus.
$4.99, $500, something like that.
What'd you pay for it?
I don't actually remember.
I think you paid $3.99, maybe.
Maybe.
$3.49.
Yeah.
But it was, no, I think you got a deal on it. I think you might have paid $2.99.
I don't know. I got a really good deal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. I guarantee you that, because my significant other would lose her mind if I was dropping cash on bottles.
No,
so.
and you brought it in San Diego, right?
Yeah.
I remember Brett called me. He was like, hey, man, is this a good deal? And I was like, dude, look, the 11, at that point, the 11 was the only one I didn't have, because it was the first time they released it was like the first 1 or 2 year release, right? It was quick. Yeah. Didn't have it, then they re-released it, and he got it because there's a green and a black. There's a spring and a fall. And I was like, yeah, buy it. And he's like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna go back in there. And then we opened it immediately.
Yeah, I had to crack it because I was like, dude, this is juice. We got to get into the juice.
The problem is the Fitz, so they show you the MSRP, right? Like on the 10 year, it's supposed to be 149. It'll go for $4.99.
Yeah, but it's a half a hundo bottle. I mean, a half a thouso bottle.
Well, but here's the thing. Once you start getting into the Fitz and you realize how cool the presentation is, how good the juice is, you know, at one point it was Buffalo Trace, and then it became Heaven Hill, it was Stitzel Weller, which was prior to Buffalo Trace, and then they sold to Heaven Hill, I think in '99, something like that. Don't, fact check that, somebody out there. We're not Fred Minnick, but I think it was in '99 they sold, so now it's part of Heaven Hill line, and I love the juice, man.
Yeah. What are you getting off the nose? All right, we're back to the nose here.
Dude,
I'm getting this really, really like crisp, kind of just beautiful presentation to the nose. Like the nose is so good to me on this bottle.
So remember when I talked about copper the other day and I couldn't describe what it was? That's what I get. I don't know what that flavor is, but it's like it's a very distinct Heaven Hill flavor, and it's, you know, it could be a little bit of caramel. You got a fucking crazy little bug over here. We're gonna have to deal with that shit.
Right. He's gone. I got a stove. We're good.
I don't get a ton of heat off it. I know it's gonna hit me with the punch, but I don't get a ton of heat.
Only if you get your nose really deep in it.
Oh yeah, okay,
see?
yeah.
So like right off the tip, because you don't need to go all the way into it to get really good smell, and I think that's why we're not like.
I get a little bit. I get a little barrel on the nose.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
All right, here we go. Ooh, I took a nice heavy one there.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, man, this is why I needed this one today.
So fucking, oh my gosh. Kentucky hug.
Yeah.
Full mouthfeel. I get the rye, I get the spice, I get a more of like a very butterscotch caramel than I do like a dryness, like tobacco flavor.
For sure.
I get a very creamy. I get the spice of the characteristics of the rye. I get a little Kentucky hug, but then it dissipates quickly.
It goes fucking great with this cigar. I'll tell you that.
I don't want to dip the end of it.
I'll tell you what though, man. If you're gonna drink some neat bourbon and you're gonna have a cigar and you're gonna sit in a jacuzzi, it's really hard to disseminate between like heaven and like right before heaven, right? But at Heaven Hill, they make it happen, bro.
Oh, Heaven Hill, you better give
know
him some marketing rights for that shit. That was dope.
I feel like in heaven, I'm drinking great bourbon. I'm having a good stove. I'm hanging out with my best fucking friend over here.
Let's go.
And we're killing the game.
Dude, that was a hell of a description, man. Hashtag I love you, brother.
Love you too, man.
Let's go for the second one. Dude, I get such a nice spiciness off the front.
Ooh, that one is even spicier on the front.
I get it on my tongue. I get that teeth mouthfeel you're talking about.
That's not something that you usually get when you take the second one. Usually it's like almost, it's second rate to like all the things that you're normally getting on the first one. But for me, I don't know if it was that stogie or something, but it kind of lit it up a little bit. That was a really, really powerful pour that I just heard.
It's delicious.
Sip or whatever you want to call it that I just took. That shit was good.
Here's the crazy part. So, again, maybe you don't know this. I always try to, like, you know, let's understand our audience. Old Fitz is bottle and bond, which means it's 100 proof, 50%, right? That's not a big bottle, but this thing drinks like a big boy.
100% drinks like 120.
It drinks,
you know,
so mature that it gives you the spice up front. It gives you a little bit of Kentucky hug, but it's so well balanced. It's very forgiving. And what I mean by forgiving is there's a lot of bourbons that just keep going and going and going, and you go, oh, that was harsh. This is like, I punch you and then I back up. I let you gain your composure. I punch you again and I let you gain your composure. Like, this is like a ongoing battle.
Steady.
Yes,
right?
steady Eddie.
Steady killer. You know?
So good.
I mean, this one's killing a lot of bottles out there that we've been drinking. That's the way I feel about it. I feel like it's definitely a cut above. And there's other bottles out there that you can spend the 200, 300, 400, 500 on. Maybe you're not getting this same kind of really great home fucking saturation, you know, that you love. Yeah.
All right, so here's a question. So we were kind of kicking the can around on the last podcast. I don't know, maybe it wasn't on the podcast, maybe we were just talking about it. And I was talking about, like, we should start, I saw someone else talk about this around, like, their great bourbons of the year, and they're going to put them, you know, like, let's just say top 20 bourbons, top 10 bourbons of the year, and then they're going to do them blind. Would you put this one in?
I would love to put this one in.
Then it's in.
Okay, then it's in.
So what we're going to do we're going to take 2-ounce samples of everything that we deem. We can do 10, 15, 20, 30. Fuck, I mean, we're already we just started this year in April, and we're already at 22 episodes.
Yeah.
So we're going to have an opportunity to bang out another 15, 20 more bourbons. So maybe we'll do top 20. We'll do a 2-ounce sample, and we'll do it probably blind, or maybe we'll do a couple blinds. But I agree. I think this should be in it. I think this should be in the top.
In the blind. And then we'll really see. Because then we can rank from blind, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, because so a blind, in my opinion, is two things. Can you tell the distillery? Do you know the flavor profile of that distillery? And then are you dialed in on bourbon, right? Because it's like two things. One, we might get none of them right. Cool, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. You might get it right.
Which is what we're claiming right now as being the least bourbon professionals that you guys might have ever met. We drink enough bourbon to where we should be, but we're not claiming to be the professionals. We're just here because there's nothing fucking else to do besides be awesome and drink bourbon and smoke stoves in a jacuzzi on a Saturday. Yeah, I did. It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
We're probably putting this out on a Tuesday.
It don't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, we already said we love each other. We have a commonality. We're girl dads. We both enjoy beer and bourbon.
Yeah.
We got cool setups, whether it's my pad or over here. And we've been talking about this. So yeah, this is an excuse to fucking have fun. But I would love to do it in a blind, man. I would love to do maybe a four session blind, 5 each. Fire. Let's go.
I feel like I'm going to be able to pick this one out of the pack. I guess we'll find out.
I don't doubt you, brother.
I guess we'll find out.
I already said I'm going to pick the stag out.
Yeah.
And that's probably not that hard. But like, what if Weller 12's in there? What if Weller single barrel's in there, right?
What if it is? What if they're all in there?
Hey, so
what if we're just totally just gonna fucking go crazy and put a bunch of good ass bourbon in there, and we're gonna try to pick and choose which one's which? That'd be interesting. I think you should definitely keep following the next couple of episodes because that one definitely seems very interesting to me.
Yeah,
and I think it's something that we can put together.
I agree. We're gonna be doing Weller single barrel pretty soon.
Ooh, the orange?
Yeah.
Oh, you know I love that orange.
Daddy, what's your favorite color?
It's orange. Yeah.
I want to do that old Charter Oak too. That fucking. So I got 2 bottles.
You guys ever had an old Charter, the one with the oak thing on the front where they
different woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't.
We got the French oak. I got 2 bottles.
We got 2 bottles of French oak, which means one bottle gets open and the other one goes to the display.
Yep.
Or stays under the cabinet or wherever it goes.
That's coming soon.
That means that it gets cracked and then you guys get to see what goes on. So I tell you what, if we don't have a backup, feel special. If we got a backup, it's because we need to have a backup in case it's good. Always get a backup, you know? That's my motto.
Hey,
you never know what's gonna end.
Me and Brett just acquired 2 CYPVs from the homie. So if you have a friend out there that's clearing out their closet, you know, the Eminem reference of clearing out my closet, you buy the shit.
Yeah, you gotta get your hands on it.
We got 2 CYPVs, we got a foolproof pick, we got a 107 pick, and we got 2 dusty old Weller labels, Old 12, Old Special Reserve, which I already have one. I have the whole collection of the 750s, so now we can try those. And don't tell my wife this, but we got a 107 Old Label store pick Total Wine 2016 bottle coming this Thursday.
Damn, we're dropping mad heat on you guys today. Check this out. I want to go on a rant, and I want to go on a rant in this jacuzzi before this episode is over. So, what do you think is a hot topic right now that we could talk some shit on?
Fuck, there's a lot.
Dick, I know you know that there's a bunch of shit we could talk shit on, right?
Okay, I feel like
we got Trump folding.
Our ex-president,
right?
Who's gonna turn himself in Georgia, next Friday
for fucking voter fraud.
Yep, that's number 1.
All right.
We got everyone's panicked about the first hurricane to ever hit SoCal.
Hurricane Hillary.
Yes.
Which is Hillary, but you know, a Hillary, the reference.
Yeah.
She kills people. She's Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason that they named her Hillary. It could just be the fact that H is the next in the fucking hurricane thing.
Yeah.
But I don't believe it.
And
I
then,
think it's
and
a
then
thing.
I think the other thing is Hawaii.
Hawaii,
The
okay.
the most sought after place to vacation that's considered part of the United States. We had the natural disaster emergency relief guy resign because he didn't pull the fucking two things. He didn't pull the lever saying we have wildfires, so he resigned due to mental health issues. And then there's another guy or person, we'll just call him person because all you fucking Gen Z motherfuckers out there. Then we'll talk about individual, okay? I'll live that. They said they were blocking first responders for water. And we could have saved people. There's 119 confirmed dead, 1,000 missing. What is this, the fucking Titanic?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what. Look, my heart, honestly, I've been in the game for providing the Hawaiian people, the people in Guam, the people in Puerto Rico, the people in Alaska, with their supply chain for many years. And my heart honestly goes out to the people of Lahaina, all the businesses out there, the families, and all the people that are affected by that. That is something that is true and dear to my heart. I know a lot of people out there that I've worked with and then have reciprocated business from me bringing freight from the United States over to Hawaii and to other places where they're affected. We just had not too long ago a big storm in Guam, but now we have this terrible fire in Lahaina. And so my heart goes out to you guys. I hope you're safe, and I hope that anyone can do anything to donate. I wish they weren't giving so much money to Ukraine, and that they were giving money to you guys, and they were giving money to our veterans and our warriors out there, the people that protect our country. So this last drink for Mia, this Old Fitz 11, is to the people that care about the people in our country. So,
I agree, man. You know what?
Cheers to that.
Well said. Let's take it down. I will say, fuck you, Biden. You're sending F-16Ss after training to Ukraine, and you're supposed to visit fucking Hawaii on Monday? Bro, they've been on fire for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Get your shit together, bro.
So here's my public service announcement. Fuck our president. Get your shit together. Take care of our coastal lines. Take care of our people. We got immigrants in New York right now that are raping fucking women and children because they got dropped off on a bus because the GOP don't fucking want them in Texas.
Yeah.
We got a lot of problems, but we need to take care of our own before we take care of others. That's
right.
That's my mantra.
Fix the inside, okay? We're protecting Bourbon because it ain't going nowhere, and it's in the Bible Belt, and it's in the middle of the country.
It's the only thing left American.
Right? That's the only thing. That's right. We got to stay America, folks. All right? Take care of our people, all right? The other people, obviously, they got problems, and we'd love to share, but we got to take care of our own first. That's the only way I look at it. So if I lost some followers or gained some followers today, that's totally fine with me. The people that I want to talk to and give you guys all this fun stuff and talk shit with, you're the people, you know who you are. So,
well, at that point, I guess we say, Dick and Brett.
That's right, we're out. We're about to jump in this pool.
Oh shit! I'm about to put my stogie down.
You gotta put it right here.
Let's go.
Don't get it wet.
I'm gonna do a fucking cannonball.
All right, we're out. We're going in the pool just because we said we would. Here we go. He's gone. Oh, and he got a